Hi, this is Cheryl Branch, and this is the third episode of Tips for Better Living in a Communal Setting. In many communal settings, or in buildings where there are multiple units or living units, some states are requiring that all the doors be spring closed so that when the door is open, it automatically shuts. Let's repeat that. With the bolt closed, the door automatically shuts. Sometimes people who live in a communal setting will adjust the bolt so that the door, even though it springs closed, will not close enough so that upon re-entering, one has to press down on the handle to push the lock in so the door will open. Instead, with the bolt adjusted so that the door is basically propped open, there's no need for that extra hand motion to press down the handle. The door can essentially be pushed in, a basically barrier-free entry. This kind of thing is unsafe. It means that also, so that when the person comes in, that the door does not automatically close behind the person, which can be dangerous in a situation like maybe the bathroom or someone seeking safety. In my observations, I've seen this prop the door open kind of behavior in environments where there are many transient people or people who may be homeless, so that the exits and entries, or the portals for exit and entries, basically do not exist, which provides a sort of psychological relief of having no barriers. When moved from environments of transients or homelessness or squatters to traditional living settings, it can be a bit off-putting and extremely unusual. If you live in a communal setting, the expectation is that everyone should be safe, which means that this kind of bolt adjustment so that the bolt stays extended and the door never closes, is not a good idea. So if you live in a communal setting, you want to make sure that the bolt is set so that when the door closes, that there is a barrier between you and a person behind you. Or if you want to enter a restroom, that there will be a barrier. Or if you are entering a living area, that there's a barrier that requires a pushing down on the handle to pull and open the door. That's the end of the third episode on tips for quality living in a communal setting.